It's always really such a wonderful feeling when it feels, especially when you look way back and you're like, wow, that feels like there's less of the little me in that one, and there's something else in there. That's me too. That's all of us. There's a shared sense of creation. That's really pleasurable. That's joyful. That's God seeing God. But there's a yearning to be closer to God, and that's done in one way by painting about it or exposing it through song or creativity. We're offering a possibility. We're offering a potential that's no further away than our next breath. That's here as much as it's gone. It's just it's like a blossoming, an unfolding, a wave that you get on and get off. But there's always the energy of the current beneath you, and without that, we need that motivation. Maybe that's really the real motivation. It's just wrapped up in all these systems. Like, we need each other to motivate each other by giving the gift of what's possible, what we see each other needs to see. Even if we don't feel in our own humanity, we are that in totality. You can still embody it, and suddenly it has become. You've let go of something. You've let go of your ideas of what can't be, could be, and magically it is. So it's a dropping of shame of what you think you cannot, of what you think you aren't. It's an acceptance of what is, what can be. And I think that's what great art is, or as art is a gift of potential and a risk into a maybe, into a becoming. That, like, the process of kind of falling into the creative process, which we all do all the time in different ways, on some level is a process of allowing clearly and letting something happen and letting go. And in that process, it feels like there's a sense of surprise, and there's a sense of God discovering himself again and again and again and again. And I was trying to figure out, the why. Like, why does God need to discover itself? If we're all leaves and branches, fingertips of the same being, the same existence, all one energy. Why does it need to continually blossom and unfold into something new? Why does it need to create? And it's not that I know, but there was this feeling of there's a joy in discovering, almost like a baby when you do some kind of peekaboo game, and it's like every time it's the same thing, but there's a joy, and there's some sort of celebration in every breath of creation, of creativity, each note that you might play, or the way the conversation turns, or these different things that we call creativity. And you say things like, oh, that comes from a place beyond me, or it's bigger than me, or and in a sense these things are true, but it's just sort of the parts that are beyond our humanity, right? The parts that are larger than the little me, I suppose. But I've certainly been lost countless millions of times where, it's just the drivel of the little mind. Sometimes it just feels like you're throwing darts against the wall and not even quite sure what the target is. And it's only when you look back does it seem to make a pattern. I don't feel like I know, what's unfolding. I just sort of keep throwing the darts, and when the darts miss, or you're not even picking up a dart, it's like you're throwing spaghetti against the wall and you think it's a dart. And sadly, it still sticks sometimes. And you look back and it's just a mess of mind. But that's okay. That's the game. Is you just keep. It doesn't matter. That's okay. You just keep throwing them because we have all the time in the world. We're time rich. But the picture they create, like the pointillistic picture, you step back and I can see God in it. I see my humanity in it too. Playing music for me is a process of learning how to love myself, and I feel that I have a lot of work to do. But I think a process I'm going through is learning to love myself by loving others through these gifts, through a process of giving, and then you're receiving back some kind of energy. And through that, I can learn how to, in essence, do that with myself. And you learn about the gift of the gift, what it means to live in the gift, what that intention is, and sort of like the golden rule in a sense. To give what you wish to receive. To see others as yourself, it's more just accepting what already is and letting go of that shame that you're not worthy, we're not ready. We're all ready. We're all capable, more than capable. We're all gurus. The guru is within. Buddha is you too, is in there. And it's not a putting on, it's a taking off. So for me, with music too, it's accepting the stuff that gets in the way. Accepting sort of like the dirt in the water, and it's all part of it. It's all okay. So it's like we're in ones and zeros, but there's really just the one. And the zero is the creation so that we can see the one or have that discovery of joy over and over again. It's the mechanism. The forgetting is the gift so that we can remember. It's the death is the gift of birth. All the troubles are the engine of creation. It's the sacred and the profane and the spaghetti and the darts. So it's and I suppose that's what practice is. The spiritual practices, the practices of creation, the practices that help us, remind us of the game, to not be lost in the dot. And it's like the fact that I have to be reminded over and over and over again is exhausting. But I'm trying to give up the idea of any arrival. That it's okay that could be on my deathbed and reminding myself one more time, even though I've been shown over and over and over again. But I have a feeling that's the point. The joy of remembering, the joy of discovering, the cosmic game of peekaboo. If I didn't play another note on the piano, I know it doesn't matter and it's okay. And if I play a million more notes, it's fine too. But it's all co-conspiracy, waking one another up, and all the different ways we do it, from every word we say, from every breath we breathe. And of course the bigger actions too, but no more important than the smaller actions. Circles within circles within circles. the infinite ways we remind each other. The longing just to be seen and to say, I see you too, is enough. More than enough.